Danzas recently started operations at Dubai World Central, the largest airport in the world. And to tell us more about Danzas is its country manager, Stefan Fallet. First of all, Stefan, tell us all about Danzas and its operations here in the UAE and the Middle East.
Well, Danzas is one of the leading logistics forwarders in the Middle East. It's part of the DHL Deutsche Post Group. It's a joint venture between Deutsche Post, DHL and Altair's. We have been operating here for 21 years, and our key expertise are in the area of air freight forwarding, ocean freight forwarding, road operations connecting to Europe and the Middle East, plus a logistics infrastructure of more than 155,000 square meters.
And you've recently started operations at Dubai World Central. Tell us all about that.
Well, one of our key elements for the UAE is to extend our footprint and build a regional and global hub for logistics services. Dubai World Central, with the proximity to Jafza, with the potential capacity it has been a natural decision for us in our strategy to build. We have started to operate with our first charter flight out there for our customers, and we are in the progress of planning our expansion with our own facilities, which is in line with the 3 plots we have reserved for our expansion strategy.
Danzas has been around since 1989. How much have you expanded in the country and the rest of the region?
Well, initially we started with 2 employees, which are still both on board. We have expanded through the network that we are present in all GCC countries, either with own group companies of the DHL Global Forwarding Network or through agents.
During Dubai's economic boom, there were a lot of competitors that penetrated the market, big and small. How did you handle them?
There's 2 key elements which count here in the UAE and Middle East. One is the access to capacity, which is as well in infrastructure as well as carrier capacity, which we leverage through our big network and our local partnerships. The second thing is operational quality, which is derived from the operating standards and procedures of the group.
The logistics industry was one of the hardest hit during the crisis. How badly did you suffer profit-wise, and are you getting back on track?
Well, there was a huge shift during the crisis from quantity to quality, which required a number of reworking of procedures, a number of reorganization restructuring activity. Currently, we are definitely back on track. The volumes are increasing, and we believe that within this year we will have double-digit growth, completing more than 50% growth by the end of the year.
What is the current status of the logistics industry in the region, and what do you think is its future?
Dubai in particular has a huge geographic advantage, just through the proximity to Europe in it, to being able to connect via air freight into the US, to Europe, to the Far East, to Oceania, plus to be able to connect from the Far East via ocean with sea air services or sea road services into Europe.
So the future is definitely bright.
Well, the future is definitely bright if the homework is done. We have customer requests and signed contracts to extend their regional operations, spare parts operations for the automotive industry, life science operations, airline spare parts, to feed for the local market, for the GCC countries, but also due to the geography into Africa and some other Middle Eastern areas.
Thank you very much, Stefan. That was Stefan Fallet, country manager of Danzas here in the UAE. Danzas has started operations at Dubai World Central, and it will build its first facility in 2011.